Welcome, Wanderer. I sense that recent events have brought you to me. These are strange times indeed. So many fear the inexplicable. I deal in it. And you seek answers. This will lead you to the knowledge you desire. Legends state this rune is the missing piece of an arcane construct. A mighty weapon capable of harnessing ancient power for the one strong enough to control it. But be warned, for the construct is buried deep beneath Kyrgyzstan in the ancient vaults of Zoltan-Kuhl. Untouched for centuries, they are protected by deadly traps of Kuhl's own design. And guarded by his mechanical horrors. But the architect Zoltan-Kuhl overestimated his cleverness. In his hubris, the mage abandoned his work, leaving darker forces free to corrupt his machinations and claim the vault's power for themselves. The answers await you in the depths. Take the rune, if you dare.
A separated wound. Investigate the commotion in Gia-Kuhl. A guard told me of trouble brewing in Gia-Kuhl. A crowd has gathered in the city square, overlooking bound men. I should investigate. Right, Otseg? What's happening here?
Possession. Demon thought. You see those people? They listen to the old man's stories. The vaults, the sorcerer, the treasure. Thought they would strike it rich. So much for that. They can't even talk now.
I cannot protect me!
Oh, Jesus.
Stop them! Another one gone.
This has happened multiple times. Yeah, so he dropped a runestone. I should ask Otsig what it is. I found this rune on the ground. Do you know what it is?
Vaults are full of those things. Folk brought them to town and now there's demons in their heads. Look at the markings. Mage clans, bad luck. You wanna help? Get that thing out of town, put it back where it came from. Vaults north of here. Don't get killed.
Okay. Keep moving, travelers. Bad time to be in Gia-Kuhl. So Otsig believes the possessions are tied to old vaults outside the city. Is this the work of ancient mage clans or something more sinister? If I can find a vault north of here, I might learn more.
This must be it.
Unearthed. Alright. Separated wound. Otsig believes the possessions are tied to the old vaults outside the city. Is this the work of the ancient mage clans or something more sinister? I found a newly formed fissure in the earth. This must be where people are disappearing to. The gateway. Alright, we completed another quest. Cool. The Ishari. Deep within the unearthed vault, I discovered a sanctum of some sort. Old wrought in iron and stone. It reminds me of the Herodrim. I should press onwards. Follow the voice. A demon whispers in my ear, thanks me pray, but I am the hunter, and the demon my quarry. I should destroy what minions it sends my way. I'm guessing a boss battle here?
Let me take you as I took him.
You have no idea how I wield.
The voice mixing was kind of screwed up there. Oh, I have to kill these, I'm guessing. Okay. Oh, he's gonna summon things and we have to kill them? Is that how this works? Alright. Why is it so dark? So yeah, sorcerer attacked me, possessed by a demon. Is this the source of Gia-Kuhl's... Oh, come on. There we go. So you can read this. If I subdue him, will his possession end, I guess, is the question? Or his possession answer my queries? Maybe we can read the text blurb after we defeat him. Speak with Ayuzhan. The old man is a victim after all. He introduced himself as Ayuzhan of Chaldeum, the sorcerer who built this place. He may have the answers I seek. And he said, what happened? Who are you? What are you doing in Gate Hall? What am I doing here? So I guess he's the time-traveling sorceress. All right, what's up, Ayuzhan? I believe you were possessed by a demon.
A demon? Yes. Yes, I understand. It metastasized faster than I expected. We must... Stiff joints. Oh, forgive me. I need a moment. I am Ayuzhan of Chaldeum, mage of the Ashari. And the demon you spoke of? It is called Malphas. It has infested this place, taken it for its own. But it can be removed.
Okay. Yeah. The demon is possessing villagers in Gia-Kuhl. I came here to stop it. Villagers, shouldn't they be like townspeople or city dwellers? I don't know.
I see. This demon is a parasite. It will inhabit whatever it can, simply for the joy of playing the puppeteer. Last I saw it, it was little more than a red mist. If it is able to possess people on the surface, we must act quickly. I see you have a construct strapped to your waist. Hand it to me. It is not beyond repair. This is a seneschal, designed to protect its charge. All it requires is a governing stone.
Okay, so we have our companion now. The seneschal construct is a staunch ally. It cannot be killed, but can be staggered. I guess when it loses its HP, it like stunned for 20 seconds or something like that. Your construct can be customized in your inventory under the construct tab. You can choose your construct's abilities by assigning governing stones. These abilities can be modified with tuning stones. Acquiring duplicate governing and tuning stones will upgrade the duplicate stone. I see. So, Ayuzhan repaired the inert construct for my use. He promises it will be a boon against the possible dangers ahead. I should speak to the sorcerer once more in Gate Hall. I think I can just talk with him right here. What is this place?
This is where we made a miracle. An alchemical engine, the greatest in all the world. We call it the loom. It is housed leagues beneath our feet, and yet it powers all you see around you.
The construct, is it alive?
To make life from metal and lightning, that would be the pinnacle of creation. No, it is animated by the elemental force within it, and it obeys the runes engraved into it. It will help you, but it is not alive.
I am ready.
There we are. Now, follow me. I am not the only one who may be in danger.
The Aeneid. Ayuzhan asked me to find his colleague, Sultan Kuhl. Ayuzhan says that we can find him in the library, but I have my doubts. Okay, so he's like from hundreds, if not thousands of years ago.
I built this place, but not alone. I worked alongside another mage, Sultan Kuhl, of the Eniath clan.
Found the library. Sultan Kuhl, who is that? Or the Sultan Kuhl. We of course know who he is.
So you've heard of him? He'll be pleased. The man always believed he'd be famous. Come, if he is not in his study, he will at least have left word there. Come on then. Zoltan insisted on security. Security which Malphas has felicitously taken advantage of.
Yeah. Okay, what's the next step? What do you need me to do?
This hole is rigged with traps. They can be timed and avoided, but I doubt I would make it. Better if you throw the switch at the end of the hall, and I'll catch up.
Where his little guinea pig? Yeah. Okay. Oh.
Oh, well done. Never build constructs to kill. This is the demon's work. The study is this way, assuming it's still there. You are a student of the Zan Essay, or trained in the way.
Yes.
I am a Shari myself. I'd always hoped our clans would convene more often. The debates were lively but never petty. Quite the rarity in Khardir. There. That's the study. Sultan! Damn you, Sultan Kuhl! Answer me! He's not here. Men of his pride don't just vanish without a trace. There must be something.
Okay, discarded tomes. A collection of texts on killing, banishment, or capture of demonic entities. Secret lore. My dearest friend, the loom is dead. You will find the tunnels collapsed, the ruins scoured. To rebuild it without me would take a lifetime. I hope you abandon this dream, as I have. And if not, I hope you live well, Sultan. Sultan Kuhl wrote this. He is long gone.
Dearest friend. Ha! We had quite the row last I remember. But to amount our collaboration to friendship? It's just like him. He writes as though he destroyed the loom on his way out. Yet I can feel it humming under our feet.
Obviously corrupted.
Wait, who is that? Me. That is me. I am an old man. How many years have I spent down here?
A young mage, fast asleep, alone, cracks in the walls of his mind.
Is he possessed?
I took him. I built his dream anew.
It made me repair the loom. All these years.
Boss battle? The Herald of Malphas.
I could do with a strong tea. But I'm still here. I refuse to be a demon's puppet again. Give me a moment. I'll meet you in the gate hall.
The Journal of Sultan Kuhl, Entry 5. I just want to listen to it.
My dearest friend.
Sultan Kuhl's heart. Okay. Sultan Kuhl was the greatest mind of his time. Why did he build the loom? And more importantly, why did he abandon it? I should look for any writings he might have left behind. I'm by to found something if I continue to help Ayuzhan. So there are 5 vaults. Pretty cool. The letter revealed the truth. Kuhl abandoned Ayuzhan. So be it. We'll fight the demon on our own. I should return to the gate hall and discuss our options with Ayuzhan. We're going to continue on with interacting with the gate hall waypoint. So that gives us a way to teleport there whenever we need to. So we don't have to run there and back constantly.
Thieving vermin! Let's go!
Okay. Well maintained but lifeless. No telling where it might lead. What are you doing?
Malphas holds this portal shut. It is the only way down to the loom. I need you to travel to Skosglen. One of our vaults is buried there, a nursery where the constructs are created and kept. If the demon is producing more constructs, we need to know now.
What can you tell me about the demon?
It appeared without warning. A mist, wreathing the loom. At first, Zoltan and I didn't know what to make of it. It was too weak to appear in physical form, too weak to speak. By the time we realized it was a demon feeding on the loom's power to gather strength, we were already too late.
Will you be alright while I'm gone?
I have survived this long with a demon inhabiting my body. I'll be fine.
Doesn't exactly inspire confidence there. It sounds as though you and Sultan had an argument before he left.
An argument? Ha! That is beyond an understatement. When we discovered the demon, we believed it was a trifle, easily dealt with. But Malphas was tenacious. Every attempt to remove it ended in failure. After much time and many debates, we reached our breaking point. Zoltan gave up on the loom, and I did not. It is as simple as that.
And the vaults, what are they?
You might think of them like appendages of the loom. Some are constructed to gather and refine the elemental material, the thread, where others weave it into shape. All serve as repositories of some sort or another. Thus, vaults. It really is an exquisite system. When the portals are working, that is.
Well, how do I get there?
Normally, you could travel by portal, quick as light. But that is not an option. Entering on foot will be tricky. I've marked where you should begin your search for an entrance.
Okay, inspect Ayuzhan's map. Right there, a familiar map. Though the geography matches the sanctuary, you know, many of the city's strongholds and major features are different. With some effort, you can discern the marked locations. So yeah, he's probably like hundreds of years old at this point. Ayuzhan worries Malphas is trying to make an army. He's asked me to investigate a vault in Skalsglen, where the constructs are made. A body stolen, a body made. I found the vault, but not without drawing the demon's attention. I can hear his voice in my head. I must press on.
Upon flesh, upon iron, upon stone. You see how beautiful I have become.
I thought I was done for. I won't forget this, stranger.
1,000 voices bleating my name. Would you take that from me?
I think I would. Progress through the nursery.
Skitter about my bone.
Okay. I want the chest. Give me all the gold.
Would you take that from me? Would you cut off my... I will cut them for you. I am more than one finger, or 1,000. I will never die, and I will never be small again.
Conspiracy. An account of Vizjeri. Many Vizjeri texts speak of spirits. The scholars among you will recognize this for what it is. Linen over filth. These were not spirits but demons, offering the Vizjeri powers in exchange for discretion. Zoltun, I've never heard of any Malphas, likely a lesser demon. No real threat and certainly no calamity. You mustn't be so dramatic. Your friend, Imin. And a fused stone. This stone has a distinctive swirling pattern with discolored streaks interweaving across the surface. If you were to guess, it was made from the shattered pieces of a dozen broken tuning stones. If a demon feeds on the loom's power, why not destroy the loom?
Of course. Why not bury my life's work? Why not? Why not let the demon win? Zoltan asked the same question, of course. It's the reason he left. Because he did not believe the situation could be salvaged. Perhaps he was right. But to live in fear of demons is to be paralyzed. And I will not be paralyzed.
What is the loom exactly, and what purpose does it serve?
I will answer, but you will wish you hadn't asked. You are familiar with the principle of dispersion, yes? Our world trends toward decay. Fire turns to embers, water to mist, and disperse, reorganizing into less useful forms. Zoltan and I believed that this process could be undone. Inert energy could be spun into streams of elemental force, much as sorcerers summon fire from air. The loom was the culmination of this theory. It is a forge that never goes out, never needs wood or coal. A thing of pure creation.
That's pretty cool. I mean, obviously, it doesn't work quite how they want it to. Yeah, I really like his voice acting a lot more compared to the previous 2 seasons. He's kind of funny and giddy with the way he performs it, a bit more playful. All right, Malphas has overrun the nursery.
I feared as much. Malphas's influence now spans the breadth of Sanctuary. We need a better means of speaking across distances. I can modify your seneschal to this purpose, but I don't have what I need here. However, Zoltan built a web of traps around the walls. When they are disturbed, they send vibrations into the earth, calling constructs to the vault's defense. We should exploit this. Harvest the constructs for raw materials, and I can make what we need.
Excellent. Cool.
These materials are exactly what we... You will also find a few of my constructs roaming the gate hall. They can provide whatever you may need.
Okay, so I guess we already did this. So we'd already gotten the stuff. So excellent. These materials are exactly what we needed. Step into my workshop. It's time that we improved your seneschal. And I guess this was previously. You will also find a few of my constructs roaming the gate hall. They can provide whatever you may need. So constructs and traps have breached the surface near vault entrances. Defeat them to earn loot and a special currency. Loot obelisks to retrieve their cores, and immolate cores at elemental braziers to summon heralds of Malphas, powerful elite demons that drop pearls of warding. Pearls of warding grant access to ward-woven chests and found within vaults. Okay, cool.
Good. Now we may speak even at a distance. No need for you to carry an old man across Sanctuary,
What now?
Now we begin the real work. This is what I intend. To isolate the demon from the loom, exorcise it, and kill it. I do not expect it to be easy, but I know it is possible. Go to the Fractured Peaks, to the vault nestled in the mountains. Find my engraving tools, bring them here. I will provide guidance along the way.
So, the Smothered Ache. Find the way into the Vault of Stone and the Fractured Peaks. Ayuzhan plans on exercising the demon. He's asked me to retrieve his rune crafting tools from the Vault of Stone. I should start my search in the Fractured Peaks.
You can hear it too, can't you?
I felt what you felt, Ayuzhan. You craved his trust, his whisper. You admired him, and he pitied you.
Here we go.
You bullied him, and he resented you. You cherished him. And he hated you.
There, my tools. Bring them back to the gate hall.
So, I found Ayuzhan's carving tools, but Malphas seems to get under his skin. I should return to Ayuzhan and the gate hall. You let the demon get under your skin.
I know! I know. Demons are simple-minded. They will pull on a loose thread simply to watch fabric unravel. And I offered the thread. But Malphas was right. Zoltan and I were misaligned. A non-equivalent exchange. That he chose to leave was predictable. I suppose it doesn't matter now.
Okay, here are your engraving tools.
Good, thank you. Now for the next step. I never dabbled in demon magic, but the Viserai did. We will need to visit their old hideouts, gather what we can. Here, let me mark them on your map.
Is this Chaldea? Yes. Yes, I know this street. I played here as a child. This city was my home. What happened to it?
Oh yeah, well, the Church Inquisition happened. Hierarchy of Spirits. This is just, yeah, I found the library. As the living obey and command, so too do the spirits. The greatest among them have legions at their call. In knowing who serves who, and for what purpose, we may borrow that authority.
Malphas is a servant of Diablos, the Lord of Terror. We must invoke his name to bind the demon.
The cursed places as revealed by the Viz-Jatar. A catalog of Vizjari hideouts supposedly purged by mage hunters. You know for a fact that many of these sites are now overrun with cultists. It's all the way over here. The Binding. To harness fear, a mage must bow to fear. At Mount Kivo, speak fear's name, Al Diabolos. Fear will arise to answer and smile at himself within you.
There we are. Two of these sites look promising. And a shrine to Diablos. That will be essential.
Here we attune to terror. Malphas is a servant of Diablo, the Lord of Terror. To make certain the exorcism works, I need this runestone to evoke Diablo's authority over Malphas.
The Viserai were a great stain on Mage clan history. They brought demons to this world, thought they could control them. They were wrong.
Alright, it's time for the Blessing of Diablo.
You did that with disconcerting ease. You have been here before, haven't you? All that's left is to seal the demonic magic. There is a Viserai outpost nearby.
Alright, let's see if we can find this. Be up here? Yeah. So we've got the runestone blessed by Diablo. Now find the Vizjari outpost and seal the magic within.
And now it is done. Return to the gate hall when you can.
Welcome. Set everything down.
Okay. A well-penned confession. I've found it increasingly difficult to concentrate here. Soltun demands every ounce of my attention with his long-winded lectures and trite anecdotes, and yet, by all that is good, I cannot bring myself to ignore him, nor do I want to. I gave Ayuzhan the hell-blessed runestone. He seems preoccupied, on edge. I'm beginning to doubt that this plan will work, but I can't risk losing his support. I need to find the Vault of Ink in Hawazar. Once inside, I'll find the gateway of Ayuzhan for Ayuzhan to join me. Let's just speak with him real quick. Will this really work?
Truthfully, I do not know. A ritual like this is outside my expertise. But I must believe something can be done. Otherwise, what is left?
Do we have everything we need for the exorcism?
We do. We will go to the vault in Hawazar and isolate the demon there. Once trapped, we can force it to manifest physically and kill it. Find a gateway within the vault. I will open a portal and join you.
This place was our home for a time. It's changed so much. Somehow, not at all. You'll find the gateway deeper inside. You'll meet there. This is the gateway. Wait there, and I will arrive shortly.
Zoltan loved these portals, but I could never stand the vertigo.
Where to next?
We must go deeper. Our drafting table. This was where we designed the loom. I devised the name, the loom. Zoltan laughed, thought it quaint. Wait! Stop. Look here.
What now?
You see this growth? This is not a natural formation, and not a product of the loom. It's the demon. A part of its body. Zoltan and I saw something similar in Kyrgyzstan, but we are in Hawazar. How large has Malphas become?
The growth pulses and writhes like an animal caught in a trap. It hungers, it needs. Come closer, it seems to whisper. Become one with me. Kind of like an eldritch, which I think is a little cool. Scribble diagrams. When conducted to the metal, construct collapses. Insulation, concentric circles.
So Chi-Hil Chi-Hul knows.
You tug at me.
So yeah, Malphas.
Because I am more.
It didn't work. Something else is coming through.
My child for your child.
We've almost knocked him back. One more Frost Nova and we will be good to go.
You tug, but I do not follow.
One more ice one. Nuke him down. That almost killed him. So close. There we go.
You failed.
And I always would have. You have grown beyond us. You will never be removed, will you?
What now?
We must leave this place, quickly.
Are you alright?
No. No, I am not all right. When we discovered the loom was tainted, Zoltan said these words to me. So ends a dream, and all dreams with it. And now I realize he was right. There is no undoing this. The loom is ruined. the demon has made it its own. You know what we must do. Kill the loom. Without its power, the demon will wither and die. Zoltan and I created one last masterpiece before the demon arrived. A guardian, a keeper of the vaults. Be wary.
The miracle. I spoke with a despondent Ayuzhan. He reflected on Sultan's words and realized what needed to be done. So long as the loom exists, demons like Malphas will use it for their own ends. I must destroy the loom and Malphas with it.
Places in ruins.
So we have the 2 pedestals. Or the 4 pedestals. Okay. So we need 4 items. So here is one of the items, I guess. Survive the cradle for 25 seconds. He's just gonna laugh throughout this whole thing.
I'm not ready yet.
Okay, here we have the stone carving. Cool. And just go to the gateway. That's 1 out of 4 done. Didn't take that long. What, a minute? Something like that?
I was small once, starving, but I made myself more. Flesh upon flesh, upon iron, upon stone, into marble, into stone, into veins, into spines, into copper, into iron, into rust, into bones, into fingers, into hearts, into fingers, into marble, into stone, into bones, into spines.
All right. Healing well. I think that means boss battle. We'll see how this goes. I mean, it is a cool design, the loom.
Into bones, into spines, into fingers, into hearts, into...
Okay, I think we have to destroy these to weaken him. Could be wrong though. Oh, and he creates little constructs. That's cute. Oh, he's trapped here. Ah. He's almost dead though. This was way easier than Lord Zir and all the other. I think this is about the same level or easier than the Varshan battle. Cool.
Approach the loom. It is time.
Okay, Keystone Pedestal. And that was the loom destroyed.
So dies our child.
So, the loom is dead, Malphas is gone. All that's left is to speak with Ayuzhan in the gate hall. I can only hope he finds peace in this. The loom is destroyed.
I know. I was so fearful of this moment. The thought of it was abhorrent, beyond reckoning. The nightmares came to pass, the dreams snuffed out. And yet, despite all that, here I am, my heart beating, my hands my own, because of you. You freed me and showed me what I refused to see. So thank you, truly.
Vaults have permanently opened. You can enter these treasure-filled dungeons from the surface through portals in the gate hall or by using Nightmare Vault sigils. Vaults also grant Sultan's Warding, a buff that unlocks bonus loot. Offer Pearls of Warding to the statue of Sultan Kuhl to earn chain charges of Sultan's Warding. Complete vaults and defeat Heralds of Malphas to earn more Pearls of Warding. So that's the season story. Quest complete, the span of our arms. I think we might get another one. Yeah. Ayuzhan's ally. Assisted Ayuzhan in the season of the construct. Let's speak with him a few times. Is there anything more I can do to help?
The demon is dying, but not dead. It lives in the stones of the vaults and the bodies of the constructs. It is the weed in our garden. We must pull it from its roots. Return to the vaults. Stamp out what remains of the demon. It will not die easily, but die it must.
What will you do now?
I will find Zoltan. He was a miserable little roach, but I still care for him, despite myself. I don't know how long he's been away. I don't even know if he's still alive. So, I will search. Better to know than to live in doubt,
Anything else? No, that was it. All right, the final thing we're going to do is we're going to go through all the Sultan Kuhl journals in order. I have all 5 now. It took me about, I'm going to say 30 vaults to go and get them. Maybe something like that. A little bit more, a little bit less. And I only had to get up to tier 3 to get them. Higher chance of drop rate, the higher the tier, I believe. So, anyways, Sultan Kuhl journal entry 1.
Today, we begin the work. And when it is done, we will have changed the world. The loom will be our masterpiece. I write this not out of arrogance, but surety of purpose. Matter is proportionally mutable to the energy expended. A candle may turn a book to ash, but it will never turn a mountain to sea. With the loom, such limitations are meaningless. All may become all. Rather fitting that today, of all days, the Horadrim should send a courier to beg for aid, while they play at fighting the Vizjaktar's war. I create wonders.
It's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. I'm assuming that they have the same voice actor that did Sultan Kuhl in the 3rd game, which I think is a nice touch.
Let it be known, the work is done. And the minds of Sultan Kuhl and Ayuzhan of Chaldeum have birthed a miracle before my very eyes. The loom wove inert ambient energy into a focused stream of fire. It burned my palm, and I laughed with joy. Ayuzhan embraced me. I could feel time slow. I could see the filaments of his iris in the firelight. He is my peer. In a way, no one has ever been.
All right, I did not expect that turn. It's kind of implying some things. All right, yeah, sure, whatever. It's 2024, so go at it.
A demon slipped past our wards. I can see it as I write this. A red mist wreathing the loom, suckling on it. It grows with each moment. A demon, a thing of ether and feeling. And not even that. It shimmers in the light. It can barely maintain its form. And yet, we cannot remove it. No matter what we try, it only grows like a suppurated wound. Ayuzhan refuses to accept it. But our dream is ending.
I mean, the voice acting is phenomenal here. Let's see. Entry 4.
The demon has metastasized. It spreads through the siphons, into the heels. The constructs turn on one another. Within a month, the loom will be unrecognizable. This is the fate of humankind. Where even the weakest demon roams, we stagnate. The Horadrim were right. Pompous ostriches all. But they were right.
I actually find this really interesting that this was the motivation for why he would join the Horadrim and all the fallout from that. And it is also interesting how, I mean, because it's no fun if you're not killing a bunch of demons, the whole world is basically screwed over and over and over again. It's kind of a wonder that they managed to build anything. Right, final entry.
My dearest friend, you refused to listen to reason. So, I decided for us both. The loom is dead. You will find the tunnels collapsed, the siphons broken, and the ruins scoured. To rebuild it without me would take a lifetime. I hope you realize your mistake. I hope you abandon this dream as I have. I hope you join the Horadrim with me. And if none of that comes to pass, I hope you live well. Sultan.
That was good. That was actually really good. I think I like this aspect of the season's journey the most, actually. I thought the story itself was fine. I thought the vaults themselves were kind of interesting to an extent. It was annoying having to do them all over again. And I find that the overworld activities that exist are, well, I can't see them on the map right now, but they are pretty good in my opinion. Like, I think they're not as good as the Blood Harvests, but they're better than Season 1. As a whole, I think this season has been decent. Not amazing, not as good as Season 2, but still better than Season 1. And I'm interested to see what happens with Season 4. But yeah, that was the story. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Join us next time where we continue with Season 4 at a later date. I guess it starts May 15th or May 20th, so no more Diablo until then. Maybe some Diablo 2 or 3, but mostly just Warcraft 3 Reforged and Star Wars Empire at War. So I do upload content every day of the week. Diablo will return. So subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.